right, you guys, hello and welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are new. Please make sure to hit that subscribe button as it really helps my channel out. Happy holidays to you. And we are gonna finish up decorating this living room area. As you can see, I have Christmas decor piled everywhere in my house. I want to finish up the living room area and then I will give you a full overview of it. But this is my entertainment center area. So without further ado, let's take this Thanksgiving decor down and get into it. And I have to dust as well. Apparently, this room is a little darker, so it's hard for me sometimes to see the dust. And also with being on oxygen, it's harder for me to bend over. So my boyfriend has to help me with that sometimes, especially with the bending over, because when I bend over, it knocks the wind out of me. If you don't know why I'm on oxygen, it's because I got COVID pneumonia 2 years ago, was in the hospital 2 months, I almost died, and I have severely scarred lungs from it. So that is why I don't show a lot of myself decorating, because I am attached to a oxygen cord, and it takes a very long time for me to complete a video. So I do a little bit each day, and then when I'm ready, I post the video. So in the next clip, you will see changes to the area. You will see that I've probably removed everything and it looks cleaner, and that will be coming up next. All right, so I have these stems. I got them at Michael's last season and the year before as well. I have a bunch of them. Right now they are on clearance. I have seen them this season as well. And I put them in my vase by my TV, as well as my taller vase and my entryway. I am not going to be decorating my entryway right now. That'll be another video. I also have these too. You guys, I have a lot of stems. I did not realize how many I had. Look at all of them. I have so many. I collect a bunch each year thinking I don't have them, but I am overloaded on them. So I think I'm set. All right, and then I have this garland, which I dusted the top and it made a big, huge mess. So I can't win, but I put my garland, and then I did a mixture of the stems in this vase. And I do put fairy lights in there as well. Now, because this vase is open, I know you can see the stems. I have put pine cones as filler in it before, but I have not come across my pine cones yet. So when I do, I will probably add pine cones, but also my gingerbread houses, I have 2 of them. I put in front, and that kind of camouflages that as well. All right, you guys, these are my Pottery Barn deer that I've mentioned a lot in my videos, the ones that were so popular years ago. And they had these little candles that would go into their antlers, but I don't use them anymore. I actually put pine cones in the antlers, which is really cute. And you'll notice this one looks all bright and silver, but it's funny, when I bought this one, it has always looked tarnished. And I had talked to the people at Pottery Barn when I had bought it, and they told me to just use silver polish. I've done that several times, and no matter what I do, that one has always looked a little bit more tarnished. So if you have any ideas, this one has always stayed silver. So it's just weird, but from a distance and at night, you can't really tell. But this is what I have so far. And then I usually put my houses one on each side of the TV as well. So I'm gonna show you what I do with little pine cones. Hold on one second. So if you have these deer from years past and you don't have the candles anymore, don't fret, just use little tiny pine cones. And what I do, you could put tea lights in here too, but because of the pointy things, inside the candle holder. You would have to, I don't know how that would work. I've never tried that. But I just put little pine cones throughout. So I'm going to do that on both of them, and I'll show you what it looks like. All right, so this is what it looks like. Isn't that a cute idea? Now, if you're having a problem with making something stick, if you have these deer, just use a little bit of hot glue and dab it underneath and they will stay in place. I don't do that because I don't want to ruin the pine cones because they're so cute and little, but this is what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna grab my houses and show you the finishing look. All right, you guys, so these are the little oh my gosh, I almost said haunted houses. These are my Christmas houses that are very, very popular. And correct me if I'm wrong, is there a third one? Because I have this one, and then I have this one. So I could have swore I saw there was a third one out there. But this is how it is looking, you guys. And I do want to say, if you are interested in these houses, they are extremely fragile. In packing, I noticed a big chunk of mine came off. Luckily, I can kind of fix it. I don't even know how it goes, but you can't really tell. So it was cracked last Christmas and it wasn't like coming off as bad, but now it's completely off when I unpackaged it. So at least it's kind of repairable and you can't tell. I have to look at it closer and try and glue it back together, but I'm just going to turn it that way. But they are very cute houses, but they are extremely fragile. I don't know if I'm gonna add a lot more up here just because my boyfriend doesn't like a lot of stuff around the TV. He thinks it's very distracting and less is more, right? So I'm gonna stand back so you guys can see how it looks. Yes, I know I still have to dust the lower part, but my boyfriend is going to have to help me with that because it is hard for me to bend over for long periods. It cuts my breathing off. So, and I have to take everything out and put it back and so on. So anyways, let me know what you think. All right, I want to show you guys something else. I know I've mentioned this before. So I love Lake Tahoe. I went there 2 years in a row for my birthday in the past. It was a couple of years before I actually got sick, before there was such thing, before we ever heard of COVID. Anyways, here I go again. I'm saying haunted house, now I'm saying pumpkins. Obviously, Halloween is still on my brain. I am an October girl, true to heart, guys. So I am still thinking about pumpkins and haunted houses, apparently. The pine cones in Lake Tahoe are ginormous. So I ended up grabbing a bag full of them and I use them in my holiday decor every season. So I like to put them in my little vase thing and I will put them around the house. I may even put a few of them in there like I told you, but I love decorating with pine cones and these are huge. And I'm from Seattle and I don't remember growing up as a kid seeing pine cones big like this. I mean, there probably was, but we had a tree in our backyard and I saw pine cones all the time on the ground, but they were the smaller ones. So anyways, as I ramble on, this is how it's looking, you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So again, going for the cabin vibe that I do every year in my house, I hang these above my door and it has this really cute deer print ribbon, and I just have it layered with some black, whoops, sorry you guys, black sparkly ribbon. And I will show you what they look like after I get them hung up. Now these used to have red berries in them, and I just went to the Dollar Tree, picked the red berries out, and put these white little stems in. I wanted it to look more like snowing in my house. So I'm gonna hang these up and I will show you what they look like. All right, you guys, I want to show you the finished product. Well, it's finished for today. So this is my living room. I'm not going to show you behind me because I have all my holiday containers behind me. But my cat is freaking out. He doesn't know what's happening. But I put some garland above my gather sign. Now, if you didn't see my decorate my fireplace and tree video, I will link that in the description box below for you. But this is how my tree turned out. I absolutely love it. And I talk about where I got items in the description of that video as well. Not all my candles are lit up. The other ones are on a timer. And the ones that are on right now, I turned them on by remote. I haven't figured out what to do about up here. If any suggestions, please comment below. I know there's nail holes if you're new. It's from Halloween decor, so I just don't know what else to put up there. And I don't want it to be too junky up there. And then I have my wreath. Now see what I mean, you guys, about too many words around my house. I have the Merry Christmas. And I bought this because it looks like a cabin. Again, I'm going for that. I always go for that cabin feel. And then I have my gather sign. So I just don't like a lot of words around my house. But this is how my entertainment center turned out. Right now I just have it on a snowing ambiance on YouTube. I don't have my houses lit up. I ran out of batteries. I need to find some batteries for those. I have my garland. It has fairy lights. My Pottery Barn candle holders, which I just put pine cones in. My planter, my Anthropology dupe. I took my olive tree that was there and I put the Anthropology dupe there. The reason why I don't have a rug by our door is because my dog, she will chew it up. And I would like to have a rug underneath this table, but sometimes my animals have accidents and I don't want it to get in a rug. So it's just easier to clean it up with the hardwood floors. But I do have my eye on a rug for the holiday time. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. I will probably be making adjustments and changes to the decor. This is just what I have on my coffee table right now. Just simple. Those are those pine cones I was talking about that I got at Lake Tahoe. This is my cat, Samantha. She doesn't always make a lot of appearances in my videos, but that is Samantha. She's like looking at everything like, what is going on? So yeah, this is how everything looks. Now I'm not nearly done. I have garland to still put up around the house. There's my other cat, Scout. But comment below, let me know what you think. And don't forget about the giveaway I'm doing. I talked about it in my last video. It's going to be called the 10 Days of Christmas, starting on the 10th of December. So please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. I've got some really cool stuff, and some Etsy sellers are involved as well as a Amazon company. So make sure to hit that subscribe button so you are notified when I post those videos. Again, they are going to be called the 10 Days of Christmas. Just my way of giving back to you guys, the YouTube community. I wanted to do something special for everyone. Now, I can't give gifts to everybody. I wish I could. There is going to be a first and second place, and I will be randomly picking first and second place. I will be drawing names, and I might actually do it live on video. I haven't decided how I'm going to do that yet, but again, there will be a first and second place winner. All right, you guys. So that is it for this one today. Until the next time, happy decorating. Oh, and my next video, I want to say, will be decorating my entryway. Or my entryway into my house, not outside my house. So again, make sure you're subscribed. All right, you guys, happy decorating.